we're going to do aspect tomorrow's for the next segment, episode 3 of most OP for each weapon. We're doing the torches today. It's got to be aspect tomorrow's very easily. Your attacks linger for 6 seconds and explode in a blast if struck by your specials. So why is this aspect so strong? Well, here's what you need to do, basically. As soon as you enter a chamber, charge an Omega Special, then use your attack and hold it down until your Omega Special is gone. Rinse and repeat. Those explosions from your attacks are just really, really good. They're very strong. They deal a lot of damage very quickly. You will need some magic and think about that, though, for sure. But nevertheless, still pretty easily the strongest torch aspect that we have here, and probably one of the strongest aspects in the game still, as of this junction. It's probably got to be Zeus on the special to start, even though there's a decent chance at the end of the run that attack damage will be at the tippity-toppity of the damage meters, basically. For an attack boom, there's Ares, there's Hera, maybe Demeter, maybe Aphrodite. Ares and Hera are probably the top end there. It's probably not the end of the world. That's the thing with Moros. It kind of feels like you could put anyone on the attack or the special and have a pretty good time. It won't be that bad, you know? Just activate Origination and you probably can't fail. Like, I've done it with Hef. I've done it with Hestia. Like, it all works. It's just a question of what's the best. And that's where I think, like, Zeus and probably, like, Ares come in the most. Okay, after that Arcana setup, we're actually going to try something here with the Knight, which does work with going between the Omega Special and the Omega Attack. Normally, I would turn on the Huntress, and I guess we're just going to have to try to see how this feels versus the Huntress. I don't know if we'll really feel it, though, to be honest. Other than that, pretty normal Arcana setup. Always use Strength. Just keep using Strength. Please, for the love of God, everybody, use Strength. Do not use Death Defiances anymore in this game. Okay, we're going to go to the surface as we do. Let's go. Let's go. Careful crowd control. Oh, let's turn on the DPS meter. Let's see how we do. I don't think there's much else to say about the weapon. You know, it's just really good. Rarefied the blitz damage, per usual. I made this long-winded reply to a question on the subreddit about, like, rolling and getting specific gods and things like that. I feel like I could probably do, like, a whole 20-minute long video on how rolling works in this game, between boons and between doors, and just, like, how to kind of abuse it or use it very well, I guess. We'll accept Hestia. Probably her cast, though, because you'd prefer an attack that actually has, like, a percentage on it or something. Did I not use an Omega Special? I guess I didn't. Would watch. It's very complicated. And I would actually have to ask some other people from the community on how some of these things work. Cardio gain's not great for this. It's just probably not going to be enough since we're using a lot of Omegas, but Smoldering's fine. Coinage. Okay. So I have no idea how rolling works in the fields. It rolls only one of the rewards on the door at a time. I don't know if there's really much else to it. It's still just kind of, like, pretty random what could happen. You can't get 2 of the same reward being offered in the thing. In a chamber, though. Okay. Gods that we want the attack of. Literally none of these, sadly. I mean, Demeter's okay. We already have Origination going. Obviously, you're going to want to cross off the hammer. There's no Medea. There's no mini-boss, which is unfortunate. Long-term, what do you want here? You don't really have to aim for specific duos or legendaries or anything like that. I mean, the whole Zeus package is always going to be very strong, right? I'm trying to think of the duos that we could get here. I do think the Hestia Zeus duo isn't crazy to grab, you know?
Let's begin.
You don't think you ever re-roll the door in the fields? It feels kind of unnecessary to roll there, or rather arbitrary. Like, you're probably not going to benefit from rolling a door in the fields, it seems, a lot of the times. Clean Candle, I think, might be the best hammer for this weapon, but there's a lot of good ones. Leaden Spark's okay. Clean Helix is also really strong. But just getting those Omega attacks out faster is really, really good. Zeus work well with the axe? Well, Zeus works well with pretty much everything right now. So, short answer, yes.
Good girl, Hecuba.
Slightly longer answer. If you were talking about axe attack, you'd probably just prefer to put, like, Aphrodite on it. Maybe Ares. Do 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 do. But yeah, Zeus is really strong right now. And which makes me worried, because I feel like he's like waves ahead of the other gods right now. Like, there's little things about like certain gods like Hestia that could be better, but with Zeus, hot dog, let me tell you, hot dog. You don't really want Static Shock that much in this build. Prime's a lot of magic, right? You will need some magic regen. You don't want 2 Blitz boons. It's totally pointless. Blitz has insane scaling. Yeah, that's why I was quite shocked when it got buffed. Divine Vengeance is an okay boon.
Worth the risk.
Let's roll it once, though. Yeah, you always want Double Strike. It's just really good. This is the best, really? Ah, yes. It's not even close, I'd say, really. Because he just fits in everywhere. So now we could get Success Rate from Hermes, which is a quite strong boon for getting a lot of damage, potentially. Success Rate isn't that big of a deal for a boon if you're not going to do, like, White Antler or something, though, is the Tooth. Why don't we try to fill in the attack from Demeter real quick? Yeah, Zeus kind of fits everywhere because you don't need a rapid hit, specifically a rapid hitting weapon or a slow hitting weapon, which is often what the other gods kind of dictate. Like Poseidon or Hestia, you want a rapid hitting weapon for it. With Zeus, that kind of doesn't matter, you know? Yeah, we'll just take what we can get here. The freeze effect is just really strong in general, too. It's good for safety. If you're a new player, I would probably recommend just trying to get, like, Demeter's cast every single run. We'll take more Zeus stuff. The Zeus-Hestia duo, I kind of like it here, honestly, just to see how well it works. I think it actually could be good. Who knows? I haven't actually taken that much. I don't usually talk about it much either, because it just seems kind of... I don't know if the word is boring or what. No, you still don't want that. We can throw out one roll.
Let's do it.
We got Hailstorm. This is kind of a whatever duo. It's certainly not bad, but it's not super special. We do have Double Strike, so more lightning bolts equals more good. Every Zeus effect, including Blitz, is a lightning bolt except for Static Shock. There's no other chain lightning effect, right? Static Shock is a chain lightning effect. I don't think there's any other chain lightning, right? I don't think so. You've never been inclined to take the Zeus-Hestia duo on a Scorch build. So yeah, that's the thing. The Zeus-Hestia duo, you wouldn't want it on a Scorch build, probably, because it's just overkill on the Scorch. But on a Zeus build, it's probably all right. This is a lightning bolt? It is. All right, Hestia. Give me the duo now. Romantic Spark? Yeah, that's probably the strongest duo in the game now. Like King's Ransom to level up a bunch of Zeus boons, I guess you could argue is also really strong, right? But requires quite a bit. These are not very good. Control Burn is... I mean, we do use the Omega Special, but eh. I don't think I roll again. Flash Ride they changed. I haven't played with it much. I'll try it out.
I grow strong.
I'll try it out. How would you like it if, when you, like, highlighted a boon's tooltip or something, it kind of told you what it affected, maybe, to some degree? Like, success rate, maybe, also showed you on the side what it was affecting that you already have. I think I'm going to roll that Hermes to get one of the gods that we already have.
What else?
Yeah, you could take Hermes, but I'm not that excited. There is success rate, but unless you're going for, like, White Antler stuff, it would only affect Double Strike, and it's just not a big deal, honestly. I
accept this message.
I can't get the duo, right? I feel like I better find out now. Yeah, we can get it.
Sure, why not?
Hey, there it is. Your Blitz effects also inflict Scorch whenever they deal damage. 80 Scorch damage whenever a Blitz procs. So now you can kind of consider some more Scorch-related stuff, such as Pyrotechnique, right? Pyrotechnique. We'll take that. We don't really want anything from Poseidon in this run. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Poseidon, and to a lesser extent, Hestia, are not really gods you just want to get on the side most of the time. I know this is a Hestia on the side style thing, but generally speaking, unless you started with one of their boons / keepsakes, you probably don't want to see them for the run. I think Poseidon in particular. Do.
A gift.
Yoink. So let's see. We will need some magic regen. Hecuba will carry us for a while here, though. What are our common boons? Flash Fry, Double Strike. I have 3 commons. So you could consider finally. You could always go Hera here. Or Born Gain, Extended Family. Aphrodite has some good miscellaneous damage ups. I think we'll actually go Hera for the sake of King's Ransom more than anything. So worth it in your opinion to take for surface run magic keepsake dog to be able to prime more magic with Hef armor. I think you're talking about Silver Wheel. You probably shouldn't need it, especially if you already got the dog going on. I think it would be pretty rare that you would need this.
Yes, my dear.
I think. Come, Hermes. Come, Hermes.
Done there.
I think Hef's armor-related stuff is really good, though. So putting on his keepsakes to get mint condition, trusty shield, which will essentially block 1 or 2 or 3 hits every single chamber, right? Is a good idea if you're just trying to win a run.
Set a course.
A very, very good idea. I haven't actually been watching the DPS meter at all.
Oh.
Double strike level, that's nice. What's up, Banda?
Are you my daddy?
Moist wet towel. Thank you so much for the prime. Welcome aboard. Get him. Okay. There's Hera. Lovely. So we might consider just ripping Hera if King's Ransom were to appear. Zeus boons just scale really well with palms. Blitz boons scale really well with palms, both the attack and the special. And then you got double strike too, which is quite good. You know what I'm saying? So both of these activate the duo. That bridal glow is a little tempting, I won't lie. A pretty sexy bridal glow, can we all agree? But I probably shouldn't.
Then here, the sacred bond.
Here's Hermes. We'd still like success rate. It's not a big deal if we don't get it. Winter Circle doesn't matter here. Unfortunately, it doesn't affect Hestia's cast. The only cast that Winter Circle strictly benefits is Anvil Ring and Demeter's. Well, no, I guess Apollo. And Poseidon. Okay, there's a few. Okay, there's a few. I think we will chuck one
Fate's
roll
mind.
and get nothing. We have a lot of boons. We'll go for that. I'm going to say we probably don't need the health. I'm trying to watch for the Scorch. So unfortunately, Scorch isn't winding up on the DPS meters like at all, right? Because enemies just don't live long enough. Do we see it? Yeah, there's none. We have Flash Fry on the board. That's it. That's it for right now. Maybe, is that the problem with thermal dynamics, you think?
Enough.
How can Scorch not be on there at all? Maybe the DPS meter isn't picking it up. But yeah, you can kind of see that Hailstorm is kind of, King's Ransom takes away Bridal Glow. Takes away Bridal Glow, you can get it again. Oh, I'm gonna say so. I'll go max magic here. I'm gonna say you probably can, because you can also get King's Ransom more than once. Like if you sell King's Ransom in the underworld. Couldn't do it on the surface though. Give me like pyrotechnique. Alright, so you have a bit more health. So maybe I can I thought I channeled the Mega Spesh. I think you have a shitload of no, you don't have that much Scorch on you.
All sailors are
Maybe the
salty
DPS meter for some reason isn't picking it up. Yo, pyrotechnique, let's go. Scorch effects deal damage 75% faster. Huh, DPS meter ain't picking it up. Write that down, chat. Write that down. So I guess we won't know until the end how much Scorch may or may not have done.
regret this.
You have just so much AoE with this. I wonder, with the rather large buff to the guns, will the torches become the new most complained about weapon?
More ashes.
It could be. It could be. Oh, scared me. Guns, the skull, whatever. Whatever it's called. I kind of already forgot what it's called officially. Get it? The Heracles jump scare every time, right? Every time. That should be one of the new alerts too, is just him screaming Olympus. So we get ha ha yes from Poseidon. And Heracles, the Heracles alert has to be extra loud too. Can we all agree?
All dead.
Come on.
You earned your share.
Which way now?
More hurrah for now. Zyru! Thank you so much for the 23 months. What's up, Zyru? We were screaming your name earlier, Zyru. Not like that, chat. We got a new PB and it's like, wait, could this be world record? And we looked it up and we're like, oh no, we're like a minute behind.
In the name of Hades.
Extended family, unfortunately, does not affect Scorch damage. Really big missed opportunity there, right? Because based on the tooltip here, it should really affect Scorch damage, shouldn't it? It's really too bad, huh? Yeah, it does affect Blitz, though, yeah. That is too bad. It should affect Hailstorm as well. It should affect Flash Fry. Is it possible it does affect thermal dynamics? I guess we'll take it
By her grace.
for now, but we're willing to rip it for King's Ransom. Explosive Intent is kind of interesting here, but we're going to be sucking down that magic real fast if we do take it. And then if we eventually do get rid of all these Hera boons, then we're going to be in trouble spending too much magic, you know what I mean? I don't think we should take Explosive Intent. If I was advising someone here, like I'm watching someone else play the game and they're playing Morris for the first time, I'm trying to help them have a good run, I probably wouldn't recommend Explosive Intent here. It could be generally good, but with how good King's Ransom would be if we got it, I don't think you do it. Therefore, you can kind of go for either one of these. Doesn't really matter.
Yes.
Ares of Fusion doesn't work on Scorch. It does not, I'm afraid.
Off he goes.
It does not. That more Hera? Oh, nope. Flash Fry, go up.
On my authority.
There's Weed Killer. Big steady growth, huh? It's fun, right? You can at least agree to that, right?
Be safe, Lord.
I think we can.
Look who.
Scorch creates a zone that applies the debuff.
Want more?
Because Mel isn't directly causing the damage. Is that the thought process there? It's a bit of a stretch, but I guess that's one way to try to logic our way out of it, probably.
Right, enough.
I mean, by that thing, like, Mel applies blitz damage, but blitz damage isn't directly from her, too, by that logic, right? Okay.
No, come on.
Can I give Eris your number? A picnic planned? Ooh, a picnic.
There.
Ooh, a picnic chat. No, I cannot. Sorry. No can do. Saving it for myself, you know what I mean?
Onward.
Saving it for myself. What's the little skull next to the Omega charge? That's from the Knight Arcana card. Where when you do 2 different Omegas, like Omega Special and Omega Attack, has a 15% chance to crit. Do. You could go for Hef for safety. I don't think it's really necessary. We'd like to get more Zis. For funnies, I'm going to file something here. Flash Fry rarefied, 165 damage when a foe gets slain. Fascinating.
Delivery coming soon.
It's like that too. Thanks a bunch. Keep doing what you're doing. Very enjoyable. Very helpful. Making good content. Thank you so much.
It's under attack.
Much more where that came from. I think I accidentally built up a big backlog for YouTube right now. Didn't even mean to. There was like too much to experiment with. I think this patch has been...
Lady Demeter.
The addition of Ares has been a lot more interesting than the addition of the coat for me. Yeah.
Ensnared. Olympus.
It's opened up so many things. People are being so nice to me today. I know. What's in the water? So I do have 1 Hermes boon. Did not get success rate. I shouldn't spend my last roll. None of these are great. Not a big fan of mean streak personally. It feels like very little. Let's go this way. Yeah. So I feel like Typhon's too easy. It's too hard for me to judge difficulty. If we're just talking like zero fear kind of thing, just being, I can't judge, really. You know what I mean? Kat, how do you feel about it? Extended family rarefied, yo. I think it's clean helix. It's not inverted spark, it stinks. Yeah, it's gotta be clean helix. Ooh, Dio. Think he's fine. Ares is extremely well balanced. I really like the boons that he gave. Probably tough without unlocking all the Arcana incantations like Hermes Shrines. I can definitely see where, oh man, this guy feels pretty easy. If a lot of us have played so much early access that we've maxed everything out, right? Because when you think about it, we do have to consider it from the perspective of after 1.0, when there's a ton of new players, right? Most people aren't going to get to them and have everything unlocked already. I will say, the only thing that might lean me towards, like, he's too easy, but not necessarily easy in that sense, though, at the same time. It could just be Prometheus, I think, might be still a touch too... I don't know if I want to say hard, or if there's just a different problem with Prometheus. I think there's a problem with Prometheus here, and I'm not really certain how to resolve it. Gotta do the bottomless drink, right? We gotta. I don't have a lot of rolls. Oh, you can fish here? Oh, I'm gonna have to fish. Have I ever seen a fish in the swimming pool?
It's a bite.
Oh. Why do I groan every time? 1, 2.
To me.
We got a Crestal.
Crystal.
Hey, good for you.
Probably not gonna need that money. Let's go this way.
again.
So pretty much the same thing. Charge an Omega special. You can start doing it between waves of enemies and stuff. Weed Killer worth it with Morris? If you have enough magic, yeah, it is. You need a lot of magic, though. You need a lot of magic. There's some really good combos with, like, Fine Line, Weed Killer, Righteous Pike. Is that it? I think that's pretty much it. Thought there was something else. There's definitely some really cool combos with that.
Total eclipse.
Why, hello.
More Hera, huh? Proper upbringing is not presently triggered. It could hit something like double strike. I think I'm actually just gonna fill in the dash, though. I'm actually gonna skip Demeter and pray that Zeus appears on the second menu of Boss Door. I don't really want this, but we'll see. Oh, Heartbreaker, yes. I was like, there's something that pairs with that I'm not remembering. Those are really cool runs. They're really fun. And they can do a lot of damage, but I think, like, I was thinking for a second, like, should this be part of, like, a most OP kind of style thing? They kind of take a little too much to get. Or rather, maybe what I mean is they're not as consistent as something like this. You know? Okay, so here's Zeus. So now we're really, really hoping.
I've returned.
For King's Ransom. We have a lot of Hera boons too, right? Four-ish Hera boons, I think. Wait, where'd I get that bubble? Did you see that? Where'd I get that bubble? What's up, Blorpo? Hecuba? Hecuba gives you a bubble? Like, it looks like I had like a no damage thing. Like I wasn't able to take damage for a second. You get that all the time? No, not the magic bubble. Like, Mel had a bubble around her to prevent her from taking damage. But I'm not certain why. Oh, the Icarus thing. Oh, you're right. It was the Icarus thing. Yeah. It was the Icarus thing when I lost all the armor. One roll
Let's
away.
see how this goes.
Damn it. Is Arc Flash potentially good here? Arc Flash is a weird boon. Static Shock is still okay. But I think I'm going to take Arc Flash.
No getting used to that.
Oh, here we go. Don't worry. Bring it back. Bring it back. Just more things to palm. Kazam, right? Ow. You coward.
Lord Zeus.
More things to palm. It's kind of hard to measure Arc Flash. I was so excited for that boon, and then when I went and used it, it was kind of like, oh, it's not great. Ooh, double strike rarefied. King's Ransom. King. Come on. I have 3 Hera boons, huh? How the crit's looking? Have we noticed? It's kind of hard to tell. I'm considering Static Shock here. I don't like Lightning Lance, because you can't throw... If you take a Lightning Lance, you can't throw your cast while you're channeling your Omegas. That's the main downside to it. So I don't usually take it. I guess it's Power Surge. I'm worried that I will eventually get King's Ransom, and then... that 50 magic that Static Shock would take away, I'm going to miss. Static Shock also opens up another boon from Zeus. That's potential, which is Electric Overload, I believe. Let's just go this way. Lightning Lance throws it off? Yeah. It's better than glowing coal, I think. The damage is actually okay on lightning lance. I think it's not even that I don't advise the boon. It's more like I think this is just a personal preference at this point. Because I feel like the damage is actually pretty good. It's the functionality I don't like, though. If they let us throw the cast with lightning lance while channeling, then I'll love it. You know what I mean? Do I think they're going to add calls? No, I don't think so. I doubt it. It seems like hexes have filled that space.
Short work. Climb 4.
Righteous Pike? Epic. All right.
A sound
Sure.
plan.
This way. This way. Give me the special. Really open for Zeus here. Freeze or burn, you say. Whenever you inflict freeze on a foe with Scorch, deal damage and remove the Scorch. Okay.
Life or
I
death.
suspect it's not that big of a deal here, but I'm not really sure. What about summons and want companions to Digimon evolve? Oh my god, that'd be fucking awesome. Could we get the song in for it? Digimon, digital monsters. Oh shit, I took a lot of damage early. So his dodge move there, I have an annoyance with it. Dude, how did he hit me so much this early on? Kind of forgot also what hex I took. Middle, top, middle.
Combust.
What's he doing? Dude, I jumped behind you and everything. What else could you want from me?
What's life without pain?
I think I took total eclipse. Middle, top, top, bottom, middle.
Inferno.
Ow! He's rough. He's honestly rough.
Struggle
I probably went too hard at the start of the fight, but goddamn.
to plan.
I'll fix the chat, don't worry. Actually, some good info here. Freezer Burn is on the meters, but Scorch is still not. Blitz was the highest damage dealer. Kind of surprised by that. Followed by regular attack. Then the Omega Special. Then the Omega Attack. Then Power Surge, which I would not have guessed. Then Freezer Burn. Although Power Surge is still only 7% at the end of the day, but still kind of surprised. Meanwhile, Hailstorm is only 3%. And that's a duo. That's kind of sad, right? That's kind of sad, right?
Pure water.
Okay, for... If you just want to live, you should probably be doing... We got two really good hammers here. You should probably just be doing Knuckle Bones.
Shouldn't
Knuckle
take too long.
Bones! Do. So his dodge move I got a problem with in the fight. I'm okay if he dodges a move and they want to do the zoom in, but I think the like 3, 4, 5 seconds leading up to him about the dodge, he just doesn't take any damage. And it just looks odd that you're sitting there wailing on him and just nothing happens. You know what I'm saying? What's the deal with that? What's the score, chat? Hello?
Lord Hermes.
Go, 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 go. Ah, stepped right on that. Kaboom. What's with these guys? Extended family ratified. So you're not Zeus. Hestia could give us not a whole lot, huh? Highly flammable. Guess I'd rather take the palms, huh?
You two appear well fed.
Flash Fry, I think, has been dealing a ton of damage. Interestingly. Come back. We have like one more opportunity to get the Zeus duo. 4 seconds for his foresight to kick in.
We're settled.
Total Eclipse is now on there. Nexus Rush got on there. Arc Flash. You can't even tell how good this is gonna be. Arc Flash. 10% stronger? It might actually do something here, truth be told. Although 10% isn't a lot. Do you need an incantation to level the companions? I can't remember, sorry. Not sure.
Vitality.
Oh, here it is, here it is. King's Ransom, King's... There's like nothing left from him. There's like nothing left. Bro, we're out of boons. Honey. Ow. No, not you. Not true, there are 3 things left. Whatever, chat. Dash behind. Now you're gonna go to one side. Now I can actually see the Scorch kind of going here. But then Freezer Burn makes it so you can't put Scorch back on it again too quickly, I think. Is that what's happening? I don't know if I like that mechanic. Let me just get all my complaints out here. Because I don't think Freezer Burn says that at all. But the way I understand it is that Freezer Burn, when it procs, you cannot put Scorch back onto the enemy for like a certain amount of time afterwards.
Olympus,
Even though it doesn't state it. It's probably highly flammable. Controlled Burn is something. But I think highly flammable would probably be better here. I'm gonna guess.
Higher up.
Zeus, Zeus, Zeus.
Go remind Typhon not to mess with gods.
Valuable enough.
I do have 8. Boom. Tall order activated. To make a list of them all, yeah. Does Scorch still override itself if you have more than one Scorch source? Well, Scorch just keeps stacking. You're thinking of Hangover, I think. Where in Hades 1, it, like, whatever the newest application Hangover would overwrite the other stacks. It said 10-second non-applicable on the right there. Did it? I'm gonna have to read it again.
Hail, Typhon!
That... Wait, does it really say that? Oh, right, Knucklebones. Knucklebones. Ow. Take it easy, bud. Pop, 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 pop. Where's my Scorch at? God, he looks so slow without the frenzy and everything.
How dare you show your face again, Typhon?
The gods.
Yeah, Knucklebones, 32% of the damage. There you go.
End this now.
5K I just saw. From what?
Fiend.
What the hell did 5K? Was that a blitz? I'm not positive. I wonder if Freezer Burn actually kind of hurt in some ways here. I'm really excited to see the final damage meter here to see if Scorch is actually better than it looked. Am I finally gonna proc? I still didn't even proc Born Gain even after all that. All right. Well, there you go. It's an easy run, as it should be, right? If it's the most OP. There's definitely some things that could have gone better there. The Omega attack was actually on the top. Scorch was actually third, even though the custom DPS mod didn't pick it up, apparently. The Scorch was actually third. Flash Fry was on the list there. Freezer Burn does get separated, I think, and would be shown if it was on the list, if it did enough. Freezer Burn stays separated there. So the Omega attack was still the most. I feel like that's almost not what it looked like. I think Omega attack and regular attack kind of get combined on this, but I'm not positive, though. It's kind of not what it looked like, I'd say. Hey, I had max health? Really? Really now? Extended family plus 70%, which is going to help the blitz damage a lot, right? And I guess Flash Fry. And I guess that Flash Fry. Too bad we didn't get King's Ransom, because this would have been insane with it. This would have been absolutely insane with it. I mean, I know Extended Family is good, but it's not as good as a triple King's Ransom, basically. So what are the most important things in case you skipped ahead? The most important things are really... I don't think Thermal Dynamics was important. I don't think Hailstorm was important. I don't think Freezer Burn was important. None of the duos were actually important here. It was really just about, you know, starting with that Zeus Blitz, a couple follow-ups to it, like Double Strike, you know, but still not even that big of a deal. And then just, like, solid hammers after that to make your attacks explode. And then almost literally anything on the attack. Almost literally anything on the attack could work. So you could do Aphrodite. You could do Ares. I think Ares would be the best. You could do Hera. You could do Demeter. You probably don't want to do Hef. You probably don't want to do Hestia. Even though Scorch isn't that bad, but if you want the best, yeah, anything that does a percent is going to do really well, I gotta say. All right, there you go. Any questions? Questions?